So we're going to do a quick run through of CloudRun on GCP. First thing you'll need to do is select CloudRun from the left nav. It's down here under Compute. Click on CloudRun. It'll take you to the main page. You may have to click a button to enable the API the first time you use this. Once you get into the page here, we can actually hide the info panel. We don't need anything on there right now. Go ahead and click Create a Service. And from this page, you've got a couple different options. First thing is the type of platform. You've got CloudRun for Anthos, which runs on GKE, or the fully managed version of CloudRun. We're going to choose that. And then you can select your region. I'm just going to leave it as US Central 1. We're going to give it a service name. I'm going to choose Hello. You've got a couple options here for the authentication model. By default, it's authenticated, and if you want to, you can choose unauthenticated. Do select one of these and then click Next. We're going to make this a public website just for this example. So for this one, we need to select an image, a container image that we want to use for this example. If you've got images in your container registry, it'll actually show a list here of examples that we have. In this case, we've got Hello. We can actually select this here, and it'll choose that. And you'll see this is actually the same one that's in the example here, so we could have copied and pasted that as well. So we'll just choose that Hello World example. Now, if you wanted to, there's some advanced options in here, like setting variables, which port it's going to run on, additional connection information. But we don't actually need anything in there for this first simple example. So we're just going to go ahead and leave everything as is, and then click Create. Now, within about 20 seconds, you'll actually see this start up. It's actually pulling down the image behind the scenes. It's installing it. It's starting the service. And it's giving us a HTTPS endpoint with an actual domain URL that we can actually hit. And so it's just doing a little bit of health checking right now. And just like that, we've got a service up and running. And there we go. There's the service. What's nice about this is we can actually deploy another version. So if we go into the revisions page here, you can then click on Edit and Deploy New Revision. Now we're just going to go ahead and redeploy the same one, but you would actually choose a different tag or a different version, something like that. We'll just go ahead and click Deploy on this. And what you'll see is it'll actually do the deployment just like we did before, but then it'll actually once the health check is done, it'll switch over the traffic from the old version to the new version for us, so we don't have to worry about doing any of that traffic management, which is nice. So if there was something wrong with that, you can just come in here and click Manage Traffic and set this one as 100%. And it will then go ahead and switch all the traffic from the new version back to the old version. In just a second, now you see that we've got 100% traffic on the old version. What you may have noticed during that is you can actually do traffic splitting. So in this case, let's say we have the new version out and we only wanted to send 10% of the traffic there. Then you can simply just type in 10. It'll do the calculation for you on the remainder. And then it'll actually easily split between the two versions, 90% on the old one and 10% on the new one. So you've also got in here some logs. So if you've got some back-end things that are going on you want to dig into, you've got logs for the different containers that are running. In this case, you can see hello from the hello world started, hello from the CloudRun. You've got details about the deployment. You can actually look at the descriptors if you want. And then there's high-level metrics to kind of see how many requests per second you're getting, what the latency is, things like that. So really quick and easy to get up and running with this, really powerful traffic management features. Yeah, it's a great way to get started using CloudRun.